I believe that about half of the people there were butt naked from one of Diddy's white parties, where Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton can be seen. At the time of the crime, our youngest victim was 9 years old. We have a person who is 14 years old. Recently, Sean Diddy Combs has been in the news again because of rumors about his recent court appearance. There have been claims that he may have accused Kim Kardashian while he was trying to get bail, which has caused a lot of confusion and speculation. What does this mean for their friendship in light of the ongoing court case involving Diddy? Connection between Kim Kardashian and Diddy over the years. There have been a lot of online rumors about Kim Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashian family, especially about their ties to Sean Diddy Combs. Fans often guess what kind of relationships they have since they've been to a lot of parties and events together. It's important to look back at their past to understand how this friendship works now. In 2006, one important event happened. When Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton went to Diddy's famous white party, Kim worked as Paris Hilton's stylist at that time. At this event, Kim made one of her first appearances in high-profile social circles, showing off her new Hollywood contacts. After 2 years, Kim and Diddy were seen together again at a party at Diddy's Den in 2008. This event took place during the celebrations for the big opening weekend, at Connecticut's MGM Grand at Foxwoods Resort and Casino. The way Kim and Diddy talked to each other at this event suggested that their friendship was getting stronger. It became clear that Kim's friend Diddy was more than just a figure in her social life. They liked getting together for parties and spending time together. In 2010, Diddy, Kim, and Kourtney Kardashian went to Andre Harrell's 50th birthday party, which brought their friendship even closer. Held at the Derby restaurant in New York City was another important event that showed how friendly these well-known people in the business are with each other. The fact that both Kourtney and Kim were at this event added to the idea that Diddy was good friends with the Kardashians. In 2012, the bond kept getting stronger. Kim Kardashian was seen with Diddy at a party before the Grammys that was put on by Clive Davis. Other well-known people attended this event. It was another chance for Kim and Diddy to meet in a public place, like with Serena Williams and Cassie. Late that same year, Diddy was seen at a New York Knicks game meeting Kim and Kanye West, who was Kim's boyfriend at the time. The fact that Diddy is friends with both Kim and her partner made this moment even more clear of how connected their life has become. The relaxed way they greeted each other made it seem like their relationship wasn't just business, but had grown into a real friendship. Even though they've been friends for a long time, there are some online theories and rumors about the Kardashians' ties with Diddy. Some people think there may be more to their bond than meets the eye, which has led to different ideas about how they interact with each other. Fans of celebrities often try to figure out what friends and public events mean by making assumptions like this. People have talked about the effects of such famous friends having an impact on the entertainment business since the Kardashians have been seen at Diddy's events. Some fans think that the Kardashians may be using their relationship with Diddy to get more attention or make their own business better. Others think their friendships are real because they've been together for years and respect each other. There may be a truth in the middle. A lot of Hollywood friends have complicated relationships that are affected by both emotional and professional factors. After all these years of going to parties and events together, could the Kardashians' relationship with Diddy have put them in the middle of something much worse than they thought? What else will happen as we learn more about how the Kardashians responded to these troubling claims? Let us look into how this affects their family. What the Kardashians said. The latest accusations against Sean Diddy Combs have caused a lot of stress and worry in the Kardashian family, putting Sean Combs on trial for racketeering plot. Traveling across state lines for prostitution. Sources say that the family is in a panic as they try to deal with the effects of these serious claims. They have strongly denied that they are involved in any illegal operations, saying that their appearances at Diddy's parties were just for fun. Kim Kardashian has made it clear that she is not involved in the scandal, saying that she didn't know anything wrong was going on. The Kardashian family has been friends with Diddy for a long time. The rapper has also been linked to Kris Jenner's partner, Corey Gamble. So, hearing about Diddy's troubling position has had a big effect on the family. They are now afraid that they might have to speak against him in court. If he keeps doing these things, he should go to jail. There's nothing. Should he have gone to jail for this? Which could give away more information that could hurt them. A source said that the Kardashian family, which includes Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie, is under a lot of stress. The source said they are in a state of fear right now. That being said, it makes sense since the Kardashians have been talking about their times partying with Diddy for years. These days, people are wondering if they took part in any of the supposedly bad things that happened during these events. People have called these parties, which are called freak-offs, crazy get-togethers where workers are mistreated, has sparked interest because of what she said on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2014. In that show, she talked about a party Diddy threw where she met 20-year-old Justin Bieber. To her sister Kourtney, she said, I think half of the people there were barely dressed, adding with a laugh, "I bet you loved it. At 5:30 a.m., I got on a plane for this party." I believe that about half of the people there were butt naked. It would have been fun for you. People are talking about what kinds of parties the Kardashians went to and whether the Kardashians knew what went on after most of the guests left because of these comments. Diddy has pleaded not guilty to many major charges, such as trafficking and bad behavior. The source says the Kardashians are adamant that they had nothing to do with the rumors and didn't know about Diddy's bad behavior. They said that Diddy had thrown many fancy parties over the years that did not involve any illegal activities, at least until early in the morning, when most of the guests had already left. The fact that Kris Jenner, Corey Gamble, and Diddy are linked adds another level of complication. Corey wrote a message to the late model Kim Porter on Instagram in 2020. Porter had children with Diddy. He wrote in his post that he was thankful for what Kim and Diddy had done for him. Because of this link, many people are wondering if Corey knew anything about the things Diddy is said to be doing. But Corey strongly rejects knowing anything about these things. Reports say that the Kardashian family is very embarrassed by what's going on. The person said that a lot of people think Corey must have known what was going on, but Corey strongly denies this. Reports say that Kris Jenner is trying to keep her family away from Diddy. This may be hard to do, though, if they are called to appear in court. D.I. was caught by Homeland Security in a New York City hotel room on September 16th. He is facing federal charges, according to court papers that have not been sealed. A grand jury said Diddy had abused women and other people around him to meet his own wants. Even worse charges are being brought against Diddy while he is still in jail. A 9-year-old boy is one of the people who say he abused them, and more than 120 other people who work for a Houston law company also say the same thing. It's hard because remembering what they say he did to them is upsetting and traumatic for many of them. The scary news has not only put Diddy in danger, but it has also made the Kardashian family very scared. A lack of knowledge about their role and what might become public soon. With all the bad claims against Diddy, the Kardashian family is very worried about their ties to him. Will trying to stay away from each other be enough to protect their reputation? How are Diddy's lawyers going to fight these claims in court? Stay tuned for more on this ongoing court case. Celebrity lawyer Sean Diddy Combs is currently involved in a major court case that is getting a lot of attention from the public. The charges against him are very serious. They include misconduct, trafficking, and other very bad crimes. Because Diddy is famous, the media has paid a lot of attention to the case, making it a high-profile one. Diddy was caught in New York City on September 16, 2024. The next day, the federal government released an official indictment that lists the charges against him. It says that he used drugs to get women to do bad things, which he then taped. Reports say that these things happened at Diddy's freak-off parties, which he held at his homes across the country. The accusations say that Diddy told staff members not to talk about video from these parties that could be used against him. Diddy has been locked up at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn since he was caught. His lawyers are trying hard to get him released on bail. They came up with a full bail plan that includes a $50 million bond, limits on his travel, GPS-monitored home detention, and giving up his passports. Even with all of these efforts, the judges have turned down his bail requests more than once. The judges were worried that if they let him go, he would mess up the court system or run away. Diddy's lawyers say that the charges against him are based on claims that have not been proven. They say that he is not likely to run away because he is well known and has strong ties to the community. Also, they said that he worked with the police before he was arrested. Diddy told his lawyers to talk to federal investigators as soon as he found out he was being investigated. This showed that he was ready to cooperate with the law. As the case goes on in court, new proof and testimony keeps coming in, which makes it more complicated. A Homeland Security agent raided Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles and is said to have found items related to the freak-offs, along with a number of guns. The prosecution has shown statements from accused victims and witnesses that paint a disturbing picture of what Diddy did. In answer, Diddy's lawyers are working hard to discredit these witnesses. They say that the women involved did these things on purpose and that some of them tried to get money from him. To back up their claims, they have shown written messages that make it look like the relationships were voluntary. The people who work for Diddy think that the charges may be based on money, rather than real claims of wrongdoing. The way people and the media have talked about this case is important. A lot of people are paying close attention, and views are mixed. Diddy's supporters say that he is being unfairly attacked because he is famous, and they say that the accusations are either not true or are being blown out of proportion. On the other hand, a lot of people think that the charges show a troubling pattern of abusive behavior that is now being shown. Diddy's legal battle makes a lot of people wonder what will happen to his job and reputation in the future. Could he think about releasing the names of other famous people to get out of jail faster? What does this mean for his connections in the business? We should look into the interesting rumors that Diddy might be working with the police. The rumors of snitching. Sean Diddy Combs' legal problems have taken an unexpected turn. There is talk that he might share the names of other famous people to get a lighter sentence or bail. This idea caught on after Cat Williams, a comedian, said that Diddy would call people names to protect himself during a stand-up act. The plan is for Diddy to reveal other people who may have been involved in his claimed illegal activities in order to lessen the consequences he has to face. The words made by Cat Williams helped spread the rumors that Diddy might have been spying. Williams made a joke about Diddy's position during one of his shows, implying that the music mogul would start calling people names to get away from his problems. Williams's comments were not just jokes, they fit into a bigger story that suggests a lot of famous people could be involved in what Diddy is said to have done. Though this kind of humor is meant to be funny, it has a way of bringing attention to serious problems, and people liked it, which added to the rumors. Williams shared an AI-generated clip from the movie to make his point even stronger. In this clip, Diddy's character is seen getting ready to witness against his friends. This funny take brought the rumors about Diddy to a new level of attention and showed how some people see the situation. Williams made the idea of Diddy working with the police more interesting and understandable for the public by mixing humor with serious themes. Different people have had different responses to the idea that Diddy may have snitched. From a legal point of view, working with the police could be a smart move that helps him get a lighter term or better bail conditions. But making such a choice comes with some risks. DJ Khaled, star number 2719. If Diddy named other people as suspects, those people could hurt him, which could put him in even more danger. There is a lot at stake. The entertainment business is known for having complicated relationships, which makes any kind of deception even more painful. The public's opinion on what Diddy might do has also been mixed. There are people who think he should do anything to get his freedom and see working with the police as a smart move in a tough position. Those who snitch, on the other hand, see it as an act of betrayal, especially in the close-knit showbiz world. If Diddy had actually done what he said he would do and cooperated with the police, the results could have been very bad. Such a move could bring to light a network of illegal activities involving other well-known people, setting off a chain reaction of legal problems for those involved. This could bring to light a lot of problems that have been kept secret, problems that could touch a lot of people in the entertainment business, not just Diddy. Could Diddy really think about calling people out to save himself? Or is all of this just guesswork driven by Cat Williams' sense of humor? Now that his relationship with Jennifer Lopez is coming back to light because of his legal problems, what ties could he use to get through this? Stay with us as we talk about the drama involving J.Lo. All the trouble with Jennifer Lopez and Sean. Recently, Diddy Combs' connection with Jennifer Lopez has gotten a lot of attention because he is in a lot of legal trouble. This new focus makes a situation that was already very complicated even more so. Their relationship, which had both public moments and a public breakup, is being looked at again because some people think Diddy might use the connections he made in past relationships to help him get through these tough times. In 1999, Diddy and Jennifer Lopez, who is also known as J.Lo, began dating. The media became very interested in their relationship very quickly. You think it will be one thing, but it turns out to be something else. With the couple often being seen together at fancy events. That being said, their relationship was troubled from the start and was surrounded by controversy, especially after a shooting in a bar in December 1999. Diddy and Lopez were both arrested during this event after 3 people were hurt in a shooting at Club New York. Lopez was later found not guilty of any crime. Yes, good job. And this time it's about love. It has to do with love. Diddy was charged with severe crimes. His trial got a lot of attention, but he was found not guilty in the end, so he could move on from that dark time. Even though they were living a famous life together, Diddy and Lopez's relationship was still unstable, with rumors of cheating and public fights. They made the choice to end their union. Both said that the close attention from the media and personal differences were big reasons for their breakup. After their breakup, the end of a flashy but troubled relationship, they both went on to work and live their own lives. Now that Diddy is facing serious accusations, such as charges of wrongdoing, his relationship with Lopez has come up again in the news. Reports say that when police raided Diddy's homes, they found tapes with footage of Lopez on them. People are talking about how he could use his connections to change the result of his legal battles since this happened. Jennifer Lopez, on the other hand, has mostly kept quiet about the new interest in her relationship with Diddy. She seems to be more interested in her job and her personal life. Even though she has nothing to do with Diddy's present legal problems, her name is being talked about. Some people think Diddy might try to use anything he knows or knows of people from their time together to get a better deal in court. Lopez, who is married to actor Ben Affleck, has been trying to stay out of the drama surrounding Diddy by focusing on her work and family. As Diddy deals with his legal problems, fans and the media continue to be interested in how his past relationship with Lopez affects his present position. It's interesting to see how complicated their relationship was in the past because it shows how unstable fame can be and how personal links can come back to us during hard times. Let's talk about Diddy's list, which is one of the most shocking stories in Hollywood. The first step was the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs, who ran Bad Boy Records and was a music mogul. His name has been linked to a number of shocking claims, such as extortion and running an illegal business. But things got even worse when a list of supposedly famous people who were involved with his actions started going around on social media. People are now paying more attention to celebrities, A-list stars, and important people. What does this list mean? That controversial list and the social media storm it caused. In September 2024, Diddy was charged with and organized crime, which are both very serious crimes. Soon after, someone on social media shared a list of names of people who were supposedly linked to his illegal activities. People quickly started talking about this Diddy's list on Twitter and TikTok, where they made guesses about how real it was. It was said that actors, singers, and even TV hosts from all over the entertainment business were on the list. There isn't an official list yet, but that didn't stop the internet from going crazy. There were a lot of rumors going around, and people were throwing around names just because they knew Diddy in the past. One of the most shocking names that got mixed up in all of this. It's Ellen DeGeneres. The fact that Ellen DeGeneres is friends with Diddy has caused some people to wonder why she is on the list. Diddy has been on Ellen DeGeneres' show more than once over the years. Most of the time they talk to each other in a fun and silly way. I don't see any proof that you can surf. It looks like you've been surfing as you stand there. But now that people know how bad Diddy is accused of being, those times are being seen in a new way. Indeed, Ellen's tweet in which she called Diddy Cuddle McSnuggle stuff has come back to the surface, making a lot of people feel uncomfortable. It's hard not to think that the nickname, which used to be funny, has a much darker meaning now. Ellen hasn't said anything about it, but her name keeps coming up in online conversations about Diddy's case. Some people on the internet are even saying she might know more than she's saying. The entertainment business is in shock after the alleged list was made public. Diddy has been a big deal in business, music, and fashion for years, but now his company is falling apart. Stars who used to be close to him are scared after his arrest and the following spread of this list. A lot of people are deleting pictures, tweets, and other things that show they used to be connected in order to distance themselves. We're starting to see the effects of Diddy's actions spread across Hollywood as the investigation goes deeper. Stars who used to be proud to be linked to him are now being closely looked at. Could this be the start of a bigger mess in Hollywood's upper class? That's the big question. What about the list? It's possible that this is only the beginning. For famous people like Ellen, the civil consequences might not be as bad. Still, as more proof comes to light though, people who used to be close to Diddy might be asked to testify. Or even be charged, based on what turns out to be true. Tell me about your party. Am I welcome? Yes, you are definitely welcome. You're welcome at any of my parties, they just haven't shown up yet. How bad does this story really get? Could Ellen and Diddy have a deeper relationship than just being friends? Let's find out Ellen DeGeneres, the friend who is being looked at. They've known each other for a long time and are friends, but recent events have made people look more closely at their bond. People are wondering if Ellen's relationship with the music mogul was really as innocent as it seemed at first, since Diddy is currently facing charges of trafficking and crime. Diddy has been on the Ellen DeGeneres show more than once over the years. Their interactions were always seen as lighthearted and funny, but now they are being looked at in a much more critical way. Many people were really interested in Ellen's birthday tweet for Diddy in 2016, in which she called him Cuddle McSnuggle stuff back then. It was just another one of Ellen's strange nicknames. But now that Diddy is in trouble with the law, this jokey banter seems eerily wrong. People all over social media were upset by this tweet, and some even joked that Ellen might have known more about Diddy's activities than she let on. It's no secret that Ellen and Diddy are friends. He was a regular guest on her show. One memorable appearance was in 2018 when Ellen made fun of him for being late to one of her parties. At the time, this seemed like fun, but since Diddy is known for throwing parties, it now makes me wonder. Did Ellen just see Diddy as a friend who liked to have fun, or was there more to their relationship? People think that some of these Hollywood get-togethers may not have been as innocent as they seemed because of these jokes about parties and Diddy's supposed involvement in illegal activities. People online are now drawing links between Diddy's freak-off parties and Ellen's own Hollywood events. Could Ellen have had a bigger role in these high-class events than she's letting on? People are talking about this kind of theory a lot on social media. Ellen hasn't said anything about Diddy's legal problems, which isn't a surprise, even though her nickname has taken on a new, awkward meaning. Fans and people on the internet have quickly pointed out how creepy the nickname feels now that Diddy is being accused of major crimes. For Ellen, this is the latest incident that is hurting her public image. She has already been in trouble before, when her show was accused of having a toxic work environment. Because, well, the party starts when you get there. Yes. Do you get what I mean? I get it. On this big one, I promise I won't let you down. What does the internet have to do with any of this? Could the fact that clips and tweets from their relationship have gone popular again show us more than we thought? The internet's role in finding old proof. Videos of Diddy on the Ellen DeGeneres show in the past are also going around on TikTok and Twitter. There are times when things that seemed funny or awkward at the time now seem fishy. In one episode, Ellen and Diddy talked about how he often arrives late to her parties. At the time, that conversation was just for fun, but now it makes people wonder what was really going on at those events. Especially when you consider the claims made against Diddy's own infamous parties. People on the internet have also started to analyze old pictures of Ellen and Diddy at different events, which has led to more ideas that the two stars may have been more than just friends. Ellen hasn't said anything about the content that has been shared again, but the internet is making connections that major media may have missed. When these videos and tweets came back to life, they sparked a rush of memes. There are online debates and theories about what Ellen and Diddy's friendship is really like. On Reddit posts and TikTok videos, a lot of people are connecting the dots and making wild claims that Ellen may have had a bigger role in Hollywood's bad side than anyone thought. Even though these claims haven't been proven, social media tends to spread rumors, and even false ideas can change how people think. Because of this, Ellen's quiet on the matter is making people more angry, as they wonder why she hasn't directly addressed it. So could all the digging on the internet really lead to something bigger? Are these reoccurring events just random, or do they point to a greater connection? We'll look more closely at Ellen's famous parties in Hollywood and talk about why people are beginning to wonder what really happened behind the scenes. Hello, Sean Diddy Combs. Here's a deeper look at Ellen's Hollywood parties. How are you? Everything is fine. How are things going? Thank you, I'm doing great. Do you like being scared? I'm not going to do it. Don't do that, okay? I'm not going to do it. Thanks for introducing me to Twitter the last time you were here. It was new to me to hear about Twitter. It's so much fun now. I play a lot of games where I can help people and give things away. You can talk to the people. People often imagine that Hollywood parties are fancy, private events that only the most famous people in the entertainment business can attend. Ellen's parties were no different. Several famous people, including Diddy, were known to go there. Ellen laughed on her show more than once that Diddy was always late to her parties, but that after he got there, the real fun would begin. While these conversations seemed harmless at the time, they have become more interesting in light of current events. Reports and online conversations make it sound like these special get-togethers may have been more than just casual hangouts. There is no clear proof that anything illegal happened at Ellen's parties, but rumors of wrongdoing have started to spread. People want to know what goes on behind the scenes at these famous Hollywood events, and if Ellen knew more about Diddy's alleged wrongdoing than she told them. An episode of the Ellen DeGeneres show from 2018 is one of the important moments that came up again, where Ellen joked with Diddy about how he was acting at the party. On that show, Ellen made fun of Diddy for being late to her events, implying that he was the life of the party and the fun didn't really begin until he got there. Diddy's answer was just as funny. He told Ellen that her next party would be unique. People are now much more suspicious of these comments, which were once thought to be funny. It's important to remember that these exchanges happened in public and seemed harmless at first glance. There are, however, stories going around about Diddy's parties that make some people wonder if there was also more going on at Ellen's parties. There are a lot of conspiracy ideas going around about the elite people in Hollywood. A lot of these ideas are based on well-known people, like Ellen, are known for throwing parties with lots of famous people. Some people think that these events are more than just chances to meet new people. It's possible that they are places where bad behavior happens while it looks like a party. Are you strict? You can give them anything they want, so do you let them? Do you help them understand that not everything is easy to get? Though some of it is true and some of it is not, Ellen's events have become more controversial just because she is linked to Diddy, who is currently facing serious charges. Could Ellen be more involved than just going to parties and organizing them? What does it mean for her legally as Diddy's investigation goes on? Legal implications could Ellen be looked into? When it comes to the law, Sean Diddy Combs' case has huge effects that go far beyond the music mogul himself. Discipline issues have been brought against Diddy, and the claims have sent shockwaves through Hollywood. The big question is whether Ellen DeGeneres, who has been friends with Diddy for a long time, will get involved in the court trouble. How are you? Of course you know how to get in. You always wear sunglasses and then take them off. Yes, yes, I like it. Yes, do you like it? I like it? That's right. I have a question for you. I'll have an answer. How many times have I been on this show? I think it's 20. How many? 27 times. 27. Wow. The public is interested in Diddy's case because it could bring more famous people to light. As prosecutors work to build their case, they may look closely at Hollywood people who are connected to him, even if it's just through casual friendships or social groups. Lawyers have said that the goal of these kinds of searches is usually to find out as much as possible about a person's network. That means Ellen, who has been seen with Diddy at events and parties for years, could be questioned or asked to give a statement. There are no clear signs that Ellen is doing anything wrong, but the fact that she is friends with Diddy has become something people talk about. In racketeering cases, the larger web of links around the main figure is often looked at, and anyone with close ties could be asked to answer questions by the police. It's important to keep in mind that Ellen has already been criticized by the people in the past. In 2020, claims of a toxic work environment rocked her daytime show, which hurt her image a lot and caused ratings to drop. It's possible that her past problems could come up again now that her name is being brought up in connection with Diddy's case, making her look even worse. Ellen's relationship with Diddy seems to be mostly social, but the fact that she is close to him during this rough time has led to rumors. People might not like her if they think she's involved in any way, even if it's just by being around the wrong people. People in the public eye usually stay away from scandals, but Ellen's friendship with Diddy is already well known. One of the most scary things about Diddy's legal fight is how widespread racketeering cases are. Prosecutors often try to build a case that shows a trend of wrongdoing. Anyone who is thought to have helped or covered up that behavior could also be charged. People are interested in Ellen because she is linked to Diddy and goes to some of the same social events as him. There are no signs that she is doing anything wrong, though. When there are high-profile cases like this one, federal officials often go after close friends and family of the main suspect as well. Ellen could be asked to appear in court or answer questions about what she knows about Diddy's actions. This is where things could get tricky for her because even being linked to wrongdoing could have legal or public effects. So could Ellen really get in trouble with the law? Is only her image at risk? How will she handle these public problems as Diddy's case goes on? Ellen's image, which had been untouchable until 2020, started to fall apart when claims of a toxic work environment on the Ellen DeGeneres show came to light. There was a huge PR problem because of these accusations, which caused viewers to leave and ratings to drop. Ellen talked about these claims on her show and said she was sorry and would do better, but the damage had already been done. It was hard for people to see her as a happy and kind person. The fact that Ellen is linked to Diddy is now being looked at, which could hurt her brand even more. In the past few months, social media has been especially mean to her. A lot of people are asking why she hasn't publicly distanced herself from Diddy since his legal problems became public. In this day and age of cancel culture, famous people need to be careful about the people they hang out with, and Ellen's silence on the Diddy issue has been noticed. Polls of the public show that Ellen's popularity has dropped a lot since the incident at work. The link to Diddy could make this problem worse, as many fans and former viewers are upset that she hasn't said anything. Yes, you are definitely welcome. You're welcome to all of my parties that you haven't seen me at yet. No, it's on the East Coast, right? Yes, that's why then. Why don't you have one on the West Coast? Since I work all the time. Okay, I think I have one at your house. Where is it? Let's say your party starts at what time? Around 9:30. Really that early? Yes, that's something I could do. Yes, you should throw a party at midnight though. For example, what time does it end? That party is different. Okay, I see. It will happen between 9:30 a.m. and maybe 3 o'clock p.m. Then there are the top 2 floors of the hotel. Then it will go on from there. Yes, then the party that followed. I don't know about them. On Twitter and Instagram, people have criticized Ellen for not talking about her friendship with Diddy while he was in court. Some people have even said she's trying to avoid talking about it at all costs, which makes it seem like she might be hiding something. This situation makes it very hard for Ellen to get her career back on track. Ellen has worked on rebranding herself since the end of her talk show in 2022. She recently put out a Netflix stand-up special, but the fact that she is connected to Diddy may slow down any progress she was making. People are more likely to guess and believe the worst the longer she stays quiet. Ellen could try to avoid being involved in the debate in a number of ways. To begin, she could make a public statement explaining her connection with Diddy and condemning any illegal activities he may have done. Taking this kind of proactive step could help her win back some of the trust she's lost. Ellen could also choose to be pickier about her public outings and relationships, making sure that she doesn't hang out with anyone controversial from now on. Others think Ellen could keep her career from getting worse if she moves quickly and in a strong way. But if she waits too long to talk about it, the rumors could get out of hand, which would make it even harder for her to get over it. It's not clear if Ellen will be able to get her career back on track after this new scandal. In the past, some celebrities have been able to get over big incidents, but others have not been so lucky. Some people, like Lance Armstrong, never fully recovered from their fall from glory, while others, like Tiger Woods, were able to win back the public's respect. How Ellen handles the next few months and her ability to persuade people that they can still trust her will have a big impact on her future. Should Ellen give up on her job now, or is there still time for her to get back on track? Some people think she is involved with the rich and famous in Hollywood. How true is this? Speculations and conspiracy theories, or crazy ideas from the people? One theory that keeps going around online is about secretive Hollywood groups. A lot of people think that fancy parties like the ones Diddy and Ellen throw aren't just for fun, they're actually hiding something darker. According to these thinkers, these events are places where famous people can act in harmful ways, hid behind their fame and wealth. It will soon be Halloween. Yes, is this story real? I need to know. I think you're scared of clowns. Not at all. I heard that. Not possible. Why can't it be done? Because I'm black. A clown isn't going to scare me because I'm scared of so many other things. Really? Yes. I'm not scared of clowns. I thought you were, though. Even though these claims are at best guesses, the internet's ability to mix fact and fantasy has made a lot of people wonder what these parties are really like. Some people online have even said that Ellen and Diddy's long-term friendship might mean that she is more involved in these exclusive groups. These theories, which haven't been proven, have added to the idea that Hollywood's biggest stars might not be as good as they seem. People get most of their information for these ideas from sites like TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter. People post videos of themselves breaking down Ellen and Diddy's past interactions, reading their body language, and going over old interviews to look for hidden hints. Most of the time, these digital detectives find information that the mass media misses, making material that goes viral and gets people interested. One bad thing about this fast flow of information is that it can make it hard to tell the difference between real and made-up things. Many people have seen and liked these posts, so it's easy for rumors to be thought of as facts. Even though there isn't much proof to support them, theories that connect Ellen to bigger Hollywood scandals are very popular. These conspiracy ideas have an effect on how people think, even if they seem crazy. Ellen's reputation is being looked at more closely as more people share and interact with this material. When it comes to how people see celebrities, social media is very important. Because these posts went popular, Ellen's name is still linked to Diddy's scandal.